What is happening, everybody? This is Cody, aka DFS Prodigy, coming to you live talking about this upcoming DraftKings slate for the Saturday, the June 26th slate. So I'm excited about this slate. I was looking at the calendar, I got my days mixed up, but it happens. Before we begin, hit the like button for me. Definitely subscribe to my YouTube channel. That helps me a ton, as y'all know. I really want to get to 350 subscribers. That would be awesome. I would really love for that to happen. I love just talking to other people about DFS, sports betting, stuff like that. But the presenting sponsor of today's show is going to be Redcom One. Go check them out. My pre-workout products. I literally just got back from the gym, showered, and now I'm feeling great after having my Fade Out powder, which is basically has melatonin in it, basically just to knock you out, put you to sleep, and just feeling great in the morning, refreshed. So, like I said, definitely check out them. This is going to be a great game, though, if y'all are here for NBA with Phoenix at the Clippers. The series is now 2-1 with the Suns up. So, we saw the Clippers in an 0-2 deficit and obviously won that game. We should have saw it coming. They're normally an 0-2 team. So, this is going to be a great slate. I'm really happy about it. And I cannot wait to discuss it with y'all. So, starting off the very top with Paul George at 11-2. So, still no Kawhi. I do like me some Paul George at 11-2. It's hard to get away from him. You just have to almost lock and load him. He's obviously going to want to go for the big game. He got you almost 60 points last game. I love him here. Looking at possibly Devin Booker. He's been on the downhill slope now these past 2 games. That's what worries me, is now that he's on a 2-game skid, is he worthy of that 10-8 price tag? In my opinion, it's going to be tough to fade him, but I might possibly fade him as the stud up here. If he's not going to produce like he's going to, with Chris Paul especially back, that's making me not even want to get any pieces of him. So, personally, he's going to be one of my fades of the night. I'm really not looking towards him whatsoever. I kind of just want to go elsewhere if I had to choose. And then looking at the rest of these guys with Chris Paul, Monty Williams already came out and said that Chris Paul shouldn't have played that many minutes because he was tired. That's kind of worrisome. But at 9-8, I'd rather get a piece of him than Devin Booker, because I know Chris Paul can produce with the assist rate and the points rate. So, looking at DeAndre Ayton, he's still a guy I want to get to. He's being consistent as can be. I like him at 8-2. I like Reggie Jackson. Those are my 2 mid-range plays that are kind of filler, in my opinion, that I both like. Campaign, he didn't end up returning to that game. So, personally, he's going to be one of the guys I want to fade also. I don't really want any pieces of him. I'd much rather go elsewhere. Batum, he's just not getting it done now coming off the bench. Look at his stats. That should tell you everything you need to know about what Batum is doing now. They're not starting him, so he's not getting the minutes or the rebounds or anything that you possibly need here. So, personally, again, he's going to be one of my fades. Looking elsewhere, though, at Jay Crowder and Mikal Bridges, both guys are similar players. If you want to look at them two getting a similar upside, it's hard to get to those 2 guys when I know I can go elsewhere. So, those 2 guys I'm not really looking at either. If we're going to look at possibly Marcus Morris, we need to really watch for that knee, because that knee's going to carry the variance if Batum does start. So, if, say, Batum does start with no Marcus Morris, I do like me some Batum, though. Terrence Mann, still not getting to him. Zubac at 4-2. I love Zubac here. He's just getting it done in all formats. I love him. I think he's going to be high owned, yes, but I still like him. Cam Johnson, I'm not really getting a piece of. He's not really doing it for me. He only saw more minutes because of campaign. And then Pat Bev is still a value play that I'm loving. Rondo didn't really see any minutes. Torrey Craig is still not getting you the minutes he's getting. I really want to see how they affect how Abdul Nader plays. I really want to see if they're going to let him run. Because at 1,000, if he's going to get okay minutes, say 15 minutes or so, I do like that. He is a point per minute guy. I do like the upside that he brings to the table. So, if in fact Nader does to play, then I don't mind him at all. But that pretty much wraps up this slate for us, guys. Again, thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for hitting the like button and subscribing. That obviously helps me out, and I cannot wait to discuss this NBA Showdown slate furthermore tomorrow. So, hope everybody has a good and safe rest of their day. Have a good one, everybody.